Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody on the outside and in between, my name is Patrick. This is the new frickin' Epic Lute Gaming headquarters, and tonight we're playing some Ultima Online. Not 100% sure of the setup I got here, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work for now. I like your Well, yeah. Okay, look. So burp. Like, there's my poster all the way up there. I've got absolutely nothing else on that wall. It's a little embarrassing. This is my bed. That's where I do dirty things. Not bed right there, just in case anybody was curious. So yeah, I am coming to you live from my new home, back in my lovely hometown of Fruitland, Idaho. And man, it feels damn good to be back. I'm not gonna lie. I needed to come home, you know? The ultimate gaming chair. It's not bad, honestly, but it doesn't leave a lot of room for mobility. You know, I can't, not a lot of activities can happen because I can't swivel. So I feel a little stuck. But yeah. So I've been back. Let's see here. I got here. What's today? Today's Sunday. I got here last Thursday. I've been here over a week, about a week and a half now. I came here not knowing when the hell I was actually signing on my home. First of all, I didn't really have like a closing date because things kind of got pushed back because of some paperwork and signatures we had to do. But we ended up closing that very next day on Friday. I was able to get my keys, move in, and I just got internet a couple days ago. 3-4 days ago. Anyways, so I'm just kind of getting back in the groove of things, kind of getting the feel for everything. For right now, this is my gaming setup, or my streaming setup area. This back wall will either be replaced with a giant green screen that Perry gave me. I have it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, giant green screen I could put behind us. But I'd probably just put it on this back wall because I want to be able to have my fan blowing and everything still. And I need to get some lights to change the colors up again. But besides that, I'm pretty pleased with everything. Yeah, you can make more money if you document those dirty things. The comfort, yeah, Viv, the comfort through the roof. You lived Amish life for a little while without internet. Yeah. What kind of property do you have? More specifically, how many dogs per feet are you looking at? So I've got, I would say, just a normal city lot. I'd have to see what the measurements are on it. I've only got a front yard. I don't have a backyard. They just scraped it just down to the dirt. Right now it's just, can you see? Oh, I don't know if you can see. There went Sadie. Right now it's just Marley and Sadie. I got 2 dogs here. Oh yeah, 20 dogs easily. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? But I'll tell you, it's a total change of mindset going from the position I was in Montana to being here and being home and having a roof over my head that's mine. And it's just, I don't know. Feels good to be back. So, excuse me. With that being said, I was going to go on Sonoma and do the EM event tonight, but it got rescheduled to Friday, May 23rd. So I just decided we'd hop on some new Legacy. I still have stuff I have to do on this guy, and I need to farm some mats and some other things. So we'll go do some adventure time, But this is like really the first time that I've sat down to even really play or do anything since I've gotten home, or since I've gotten here. I've just been so busy trying to unpack my life and everything, and I still have so much crap to unpack. Just craziness. Hey, I know that guy. But I have a basement where I'm storing all my extra stuff and everything, and it just so happens there's some good looking spots in there for some shelving for dice. So anyways, I'll have a video up on the new house on the Pacific Northwesting channel. Yes, I am going to continue the Pacific Northwesting channel. I mean, I moved back to Fruitland. There's plenty of beautiful things around here for me to film and do, and traveling to do, and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that channel is going to be a thing. Also, for those who don't know, let me see. Let me pull up my calendar here. Let's get really professional with it, guys. Or maybe I don't know how to pull up my calendar. Maybe I'm not smart. Okay. So May 15th, I was supposed to have my interview with Greg, with Chironics. And I didn't have internet until like midway, halfway through the day, later in the evening on the 15th. So I couldn't even do my stream with him. Luckily, we rescheduled for the 22nd. So we will be doing a stream. It's going to be not a normally scheduled stream. I don't normally schedule on Thursdays, but we're going to do our stream with Greg on the 22nd. I have some questions. I'm going to just make a temporary channel in Discord to allow you guys to post any questions or whatever you may have, so that if you guys want me to ask some questions or whatever. I haven't really decided. There's two things that I'm debating about. One of them, I'd really like to just kind of do like a campfire type session where we just sit down on a plot and just chit chat and talk, him and I, and blah 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 blah. Hey Em, how you doing? Good evening, good night, and hello. I have I have a different set of I have some different questions for Greg. Not so much about like some of them are about the details of New Legacy and the things that we've been discussing with him and that other content creators have brought up to him and stuff like that. Some of it's a little more off balance, if you will. It's a little more my style, just some. You'll see when we get there. It's going to be a little different, and we're going to have fun with it. Now, like I said, the only thing I don't know if I want to do is if I want to open up the spot to multiple people, or if I want to be able to just hog him to myself. But either way, I will create a temp channel in Discord for you guys to post any questions you may have. Now, let's see here. I should have these guys. Look at these guys. Pretty sure. Why does that say tame? I thought these dudes were bonded. All right, we're gonna try this. Come here, guys. Come here. Come on. Dude, I thought these guys were bonded. Shit. That's all right. We're gonna try this. Ready for this? Ha! Get him. Okay, now devour the pig corpse. No, bro, devour. Are you telling me all devour is not... Oh, it is a command. There's what we needed, boys! The bonding is complete. Okay, I knew they were fucking close. So nice to see the devs finally investing themselves in the community and the community members that have been representing the games. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know that you had a devour option until like 2 or 3 streams. Maybe it's like 2 streams before I moved from Montana. All of a sudden, Happy Trees, Matt, he was just like, you can do this, right? And I was like, no, he's dumb. He's silly. But now I do know that. Okay, so my 2 platinum drakes are bonded, right? These guys are really nothing compared to what everybody else is rocking, but it's a good start for me because every damn time I have gone to do Blackthorn's dungeon or anything, I don't have enough damage output to even fucking matter. It's like I don't even exist half the time, so I'm missing out on so much stuff. So these are my steps in the right direction. Yeah, both bonded. Here, we'll just do this really quick. You stay. You stay. Yep, both bonded. I think we need to come up with a name here. Platinum BBL Driz E. What did I rename that guy to? Okay, I don't like that. Too many letters there. This is gonna be BBL Drizzy. And this is gonna be Mustard. Okay. I make myself laugh. I really do, and that's what's important, right? Green Dragons, you gonna name one Mary and the other Jane? I think I would. I think I would. So I have quests on this guy that I haven't even fucking finished yet. Look at this thing. I still haven't done the Thunderhoof thing. They want me to tame Thunderhoof. I'm not even in the mood for that. But how the fuck do I get rid of this? I don't want to do this quest. I don't want to do the Conservatory of Music. Paradold? Why would you laugh at me, sir? That's rude. That hurts my heart, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, I gotta kill 2 more Dreadlords or Dreadguards. I don't even think I want to do that. I got a bunch of Blackthorn stuff. So we're gonna take our buddies here, and we're gonna do a little mat farming while we do some chit chatting. You're funny, Perry. What the fuck, bro? Jesus. Hey, look at this. I want to show you guys something. A friend of mine gave me this. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's my little dragon. I got a little dragon egg. Kind of excited for that. Also, so I don't have a job yet, technically. Kind of do, kind of don't. I'm trying to get a different job. I'm trying to get a job where I have a set schedule so that I can kind of redo my whole streaming schedule, because I really want to just kind of focus down on my content creation, like I said before. But I haven't set my streaming schedule quite yet. But as soon as I have something in line for, like, you know, my job and I know what I'm doing, I'll have the streaming schedule set. And like I told y'all before, I really just want to focus on content creation, working. I told Perry about this. I guess I'll tell y'all too. So I have been hanging out with this just beautiful little green-eyed, like, goddess, if you will. Just this very just amazing person that I was lucky enough to encounter, and I have been just kind of freaking happy. I don't know how to explain it. I don't. It's I don't know, but maybe I'll meet her someday. Maybe I'll meet her someday. You know, not right now, but she's quite amazing. She makes your boy very happy, and that's it's nice to feel human. It's nice to feel human. We'll just say that. So yeah. Well, no, no. It's just, you know, it's just, you know, like, I don't know. She got me all Twitter pated, so it is what it is. Anyways, thought I'd share that little bit of information. I've just absolutely been enjoying every second of her company for the last few days, and she's just Anyways, let's go do some stuff. Shit. There ain't gonna be. I don't know if there'll ever be another wedding, man. If anything, we'll just elope to Vegas. It's just that. Well, so I've been talking to her for since March. What month is this? May. Like sometime in March, maybe beginning of April, we started talking. But we just, you know, we weren't able to meet until I moved down here. So we were able to meet once I moved down here. She's no doubt blind. Oh yeah, hold on. Wait, I saw a question. Does she like dogs? Yes, she likes dogs. She has a rescue husky. She rescued a husky from a very high kill shelter. So yeah, she loves animals. Our first little hangout, like our first little like meeting, was at this dog park in Nampa, Idaho, about like halfway between where I live and she lives. Anyways, it was huge. This dog park was so fucking big. I had never seen anything like this. And it had 2 other individual parks inside the park. It had another park inside the park for smaller and senior dogs if they wanted to be in their own little area in there. And it also had like a water accessible area where this fresh like water, the dogs could go swimming. Like it was crazy. It was really cool. So this has been my first experience with the husky, and huskies are crazy. Like they have so much personality. I've never experienced that before. So that was a little new to me, but I got used to it pretty quickly. It's a good little doggo. Boop. Oh. Come on, Mustard. Come on, BBL Drizzy. Wait, what the hell? This guy's name's not Platinum BBL Drizzy. Shh. Come on. That's not what we're doing here. BBL Drizzy. And Mustard. Okay. Are we good now, guys? Okay, let's go. You know, I've never been yelled at by a dog until I met this husky. And this guy like talks. What's this guy? What are we doing? What are we doing? You murdering. Kill that ooze. Go do it. Ah, yeah, look at you. Fuck them spiders. Let's go. He thinks you're sus. Yeah, pretty much. Like, what are you doing touching my mom? Also, a little update. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. As far as content creator news in the old realm of UO retail. Peachy, looks like she got herself a new VTuber skin or persona. I don't know what they call those things. I'm not hip to that, but she got like a new like skin thing. And then Mr. Wyvern himself, he had an interview with Masana. Did you know about this? The man is making leaps and bounds in the proper directions for Ultima Online retail. He is doing things in such a professional manner. I love it. I love it. I tell him all the time that like he's the yin and I'm yang, you know? Like he does the professional side of things and I don't. And together it's pretty entertaining, I think. I missed the interview, but I wonder if he'll upload it soon. I think he will. I think he will. I also missed it. Like, my plate, I feel so bad because my plate was so freaking full. I could barely get anything done. And he asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. And I was just like, man, I cannot. I have too much going on. So, hey, guard me, dog. So, I kind of, like, I regret that because it would have been an amazing opportunity, but at the same time, life goes on, and I'm glad someone was able to participate. Hey, what's this person doing? Amber, what are you doing? Shit, made me choke. Don't tell me your green-eyed girls works for New York Police Department. No! The New York Police Department? What the fuck? Oh, I should see what that loot says. Hold on here. Where's my... There it is. Orc Slayer. Sweet. Oh. Well, look at the goodies. Why are you just leaving these goodies on the ground, y'all? So Amber's in there with the mummies. I'm not going to, like, step on her farm or anything, but eventually I'll be in there with the mummies as well. Hey, what are you doing in there? Come on, come around. Getting caught for doing such illegal work. Jeez. There's no illegal work here. Very professional. Very professional. Alright, let's go this way. We'll give her some time in there. We'll go down a level. Maybe we'll just... Oh, we'll go up to the other... Oh, shit. Looks like there's somebody up there, too. Come on, now go! Yeah! 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 Nah! Jesus Christ, they're just murdering along the way. So the spawn rate is not going to be as good in here, I don't think, but let's see what happens with it. Oh, Jesus, that mummy. Oh, God, they just don't. They're dead. They're dying. Give me that loot. I need all that loot because I'm almost out of stuff. Give me that loot. Hey, kill that fucking spider. Don't let it hit me. Axe of power. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hardening. Get out of here. Hey, kill that fucking spider, dog. Why are you just letting it hit your boy? Kill this guy. Watching your stream is professionally illegal. I feel that, trust me. Kill that fucking spider, you jerks. Oh, it's hurting me! Kill it! Yeah, they're just filling space until I can get my hands on something worthwhile. Because I don't feel like I'll have them long if I can get my hands on something decent. Wait, I thought I just killed a fucking mummy right here. Get that guy! Oh, he's hurting me. So, some of the jobs I've been applying to, thought I'd tell you all about them. One of them is... Well, I've been applying to some car dealerships. Because I used to work in the industry. I really enjoyed it back in the day, but I've been applying to some... to do car sales, because I've always been kind of curious about whether or not I could pull it off or not. I think I could, if I needed to. But, I was just thinking, like, man, if I could sell some cars, I could have some money in my pocket really quick. But at the same time, I'm like, I'd have to be a car salesman. So, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll keep you up to date on that. I also applied to learn to be like on the butcher block at a grocery store, which had some pretty nice pay and benefits, but like you got to train up to it. Could you see your boy cutting meat? Just shut. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't know why I was throwing the meat in the air. I apologize about that. Actually, that was probably inappropriate of me. Some kids do. That's the last thing you want, me with sharp objects. Part of me wants to just go back to working from home, but I don't know. Ah, Amber! Always down there doing things in the area I want to be in. Freaking lady. Let me smack a few more of these mummies around, and then I think we're going to have to go check out the forums. It's been a minute. So one thing I have noticed about my house is the living room, the front room, which is like an office space bedroom thing, and then this bedroom, they have mini splits. And I don't know if my mini split blows as cold as I think it should be. So I need to have that checked out. My brother was a car salesman for a while. If you do it, just do it as long as you can stand. No reason to stay somewhere you don't like. Well, you know, and that's the thing is I don't even know if I won't like it because I always liked the industry. And, I mean, I just liked the car industry. I liked being in a place where I had access to the shops and the lifts and all that stuff because I hate having to crawl under my car. But I know the hours are long. That's something I don't. I guess I'll have to see if it pans out financially, like where it's, you know, your the money is worth the time put in. I'll rock it. But between work, the gym, and content creation, I'm not gonna have a lot of time for stuff, and I kind of like that. Why did I pick? What is that? Oh, why do I have an EV scroll? Anybody need an energy vortex scroll? I didn't even realize I had that. Alright, we're going to head out here. We're going to go out to the front of the dungeon really quick. You know, I've known some dudes who make some fucking money in car sales. Great guys. Great guys. The dealership that I applied to, the two dealerships I applied to are owned by the same guy who I worked for years and years and years in the service department. So hopefully it'll work out cool, you know? All right. Let's go to the forums, shall we? Let's see what kind of mess the community is getting itself into right now. Oh, look at this. Look at all these hot links here. Did you guys know that this is probably one of the best UO fan sites ever? Just throwing that out there. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is. All right. Let's go to the website. Let's go to Ultima Online website. Yeah. Okay. So this is new since I've streamed last, obviously, or maybe this just started when I was streaming, or when I had got ready to move and do all my blah, blah, blah. Anyways, there is a sale going on in the shop where there looks like there's hairstyle change tokens, hair dyes, and vanity mounts on sale through the end of the month. Really? Bro, I could get a capybara? Alright, I have a charger on the phone. And an uamu? 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 I don't even know what the fuck that says, and I want it. And then what do we got here for... These are hair colors? Holy shit. I want the abyssal hair dye. Okay. Okay. What are you doing? Are you being weird? Weird dog. Okay. Okay. So there's that going on. Man, I kind of want to do... I kind of want to do a giveaway. I kind of want to do a giveaway involving this stuff. Let me just brainstorm something really quick. Maybe my last stream of the month, we'll have to do a giveaway where one of the subscribers to the Twitch channel, so you'd have to be a subscriber to get this one, which I don't normally do. Normally anybody can win, obviously, but I think for this, it'll be for subscribers only. And I think I'm going to have to do a mount giveaway. Yeah, let me work on that. Let me brainstorm on that for y'all. We'll get you something nice. We'll get you something nice. All right. I'm giddy. I'm giddy like a child when I get to go to the forums. Let's go. Hoop. Let's see what we're getting into here. This fan is freezing me out. Okay, we're going to start in general discussions first, and then we'll hop into New Legacy. It's always kind of a mess. Okay. Tiddly-two. All right, what do we got? Grimbeard. Can we expect Pub 120 on tests this week? I know we're all excited for 120, but I'd kindly ask your continued patience. Once it's ready for TC1, there will be Postmate. Thank you kindly. I like that. I like that reply. I like that. That was an assertive, good reply to probably kind of a trolling, long, drawn-out question. So, you know, look, this is what I love about the UO forums. This guy's like, hey, here's a question. Someone comes in, blippity blam, here's an answer. And then this person takes 2 sentences and turns it into a fucking wall of text, you guys. Like, look at this. This is just a whole... Without having any official information, but only speculating, I think this week we'll receive on UO.com a publication with the dates of Pub 120 and Test Center 1. You're out of control. People are out of people are out of control. Like, this is too much talking. Too much talking. We don't need to see all that shit. All right. Oh, look at this. Hey, I was part of this one, I think. That shit is 4 hours. Ain't no one watching that. Just give the bullet points. Yo, what? Atomic Betty. What, dog? Okay, that's not how you fucking support your content creators. You don't have to say shit like that. This shit is 4 hours. No one's Betty his boo-boos. You know what, Betty? Fucking scan through it then if it's that big of a deal. But there's some good shit in there. I was in there for a couple hours. I was doing some chit-chatty, a little bit of tickety talking, and I'll tell you what, it's worth watching. So fucking ignore Atomic Betty. I guarantee you, there's some good shits in here. So, like I said, this man is putting together professional content. No one bats a fucking eye when a World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy or some big long, big name game streamer puts out a fucking 8-hour content video or whatever. God forbid someone does it for Ultima Online. God forbid someone's putting in the time and the effort to create content for Ultima Online, for the community, for the growth, and for the betterment of the game, and you're going to fucking reply like that? Oh! It's a bam! Atomic Betty, I want to suplex you, bro. You're probably a boy, too. You make me mad. Anyways. This is why I am both glad and mad I can't sign in, and I wanted... I could sign in, I think, if I wanted to. I think I've managed to sneak some posts in here and there. Like, I can get signed in, do a little post, and get it on. I don't know if it'd be in my best interest or if it would reflect nicely on Wyvern what I'd say to this person. So I'm just saying it on stream, and I'll maybe highlight this particular part of the stream and just reply to this comment with a YouTube video link of me telling Atomic Betty what a fucking turd burglar they are for acting like this. Like, god damn, dude. Seriously. Do you know how hard it is to get representation for this game? Do you know how hard it is to get content creators to put their shit out there? And that's what you're going to say? Trash. You're trash, Betty. Betty, you trash. A simple idea to improve UO now. Let's see what we got here. When was the last time you did Dreadhorn, Lady Mel, Medusa, etc.? Most of the loot you receive from the current old bosses and dungeons just don't appeal to many players in the game. Okay, that's correct. That's why most of these areas are completely empty. Why do void pool at all when the items you can get with your points are outdated and not appealing because you could break a record? Can we not add new item to the potential loot in all these old bosses? Maybe some new deco items as well. I'm tired of getting travesty trays and corrupted trees. Also want to have dungeons exciting again for people returning to kill things inside. And the possibility of heirloom items like we currently have on New Legacy. How about some new quests that give you dungeon points towards an awesome new sword or cool boots with stats? I guarantee that if such changes were made, more people would be active in the game. I mean, I don't know about that. Okay, so one of the problems UO faces is there's not a level structure. It's all based on gear. It's all based on gear and getting your skills up, right? So like, you can't look back at a dungeon and be like, oh, that dungeon or that boss or whatever, that's only good if you're level 50 or, level 20, da-da-da-da-da. Not everything is meant to be current all the time, And one of the issues that we face with Ultima Online is the fact that it's an older game and it's got a lot of repeating content, a lot of stuff that is kind of like that in the game, but at the same time, it would be weird to see it updated, but it would be nice too, I guess, because like a lot of the gear that some of those old bosses drop, they're still meta, people are still using some of them. So I don't know. That's kind of a tough one. Would I like to see the old dungeons and stuff restructured? Maybe, but Maybe not. I don't know. It's too bad. It's too bad you can't. You know. Okay, no, never mind. I'm sure they're already. I'm sure they're already working on this. Imagine just walking through a moon gate to like a new version, like what they did with Blackthorn's dungeon, kind of on New Legacy. I could. Okay, I'm feeling it now. I'm understanding. UO is an interesting place. It is both old and tested, but is also nearly uncharted waters by being such an old MMO. So there's so much to consider. Yeah, exactly. Like I wouldn't want to remove the current encounters because that is the history of this game, and like I mean, it's cool. People still do that stuff. There's still stuff that brings the community together, that we go out and throw white nets into the water and bring up that same boss over and over again. But like, it's nostalgia and it's good stuff, and it's not like it's necessarily easy. But I could see loot updates maybe being something that would be nice to have, or maybe just complete loot restructure. Oh, no, stop it, Patrick. You're getting ahead of yourself. All right. Recently, I'll tell you what I think. I have been thankful that there were a few people doing Peerless for one clear reason. When you do grinding, you don't want to wait in lines or inexperienced people getting in the way of getting the keys. It took me almost a month and a half to get the Dread Flute, and as I said in a post, approximately 3 months to get 2 of the dies I wanted from Melisande. I don't even know how to say that name. Melisande! But the strongest of all is that almost 3 months I did not get the 27 dies that exist. That hurts. Okay, that hurts. That's a grind. That sucks. All right. What else we got going on? All these things are for sale, most rather cheap. It's okay. I don't know. It's fun to farm. Holy fuck. Bro must play on Atlantic. Oh, but in Europe there's no Dread Flute for sale. Damn, okay. Sorry about your luck there, bud. High Seas and Kings Collection 50% off. It's time to change the gain rate. Random thoughts for those who are really bored by an old, slow Smith and Tamer. What's this guy saying? There were so many events going on for so long, overlapping, that I developed a little trigger finger on my index finger of my mouse hand. Slowly healing. Hope to be able to draw whatever. What? Huh? I can't read that. That's too much. That's brain garble. That's brain garble. Ooh, what questions did he get asked? I wonder if anybody put anything good in here. Why would you add Oh, we already went through that. Sket, you asshole. I forgot about you. Let's go to the New Legacy forum. Wyvern's Lair recruiting. Dungeon Outpost system player feedback. Oh, let's see this. Hi, Parallax. Thank you for the Dungeon Outpost system on New Legacy. A few months ago, I had a chance to try it out with my guildmates and the Kindred Order of Loyalty. Despite some, at times, serious bugs, we had a fantastic time with the experience. We really brought back the classic Quake Doom-style deathmatch feel. For reference here on the unlisted links to the Dungeon Outpost sessions on my YouTube channel. I'd like to share some feedback, and I hope you'll find it helpful. So I haven't done any of this. I don't think I've done any of this. So queuing system feedback, team composition. The 3v3v3 format is great fun, but requiring all team members to be from the same guild makes putting together groups more difficult. Could this restriction be removed? Yeah, that should be altered. That should definitely be altered. I think if you're friendly, I don't know. I'm thinking to like World of Warcraft, where you have 2 clear factions. So it doesn't matter what guild you're in. If you're in the Alliance, you're on the Alliance. If you're in the Horde, you're with the Horde. So like that would be kind of obnoxious not being able to just join your friends regardless of what guild they're in. I first read that as a month and a half ago. A month and a half to go get the keys. I can see it taking a month to get specific drops though. That's not too crazy. I never got a Crimson Cincher over the course of several. Exactly. That's the whole point of farming. Like again, I'm just going to refer to World of Warcraft. There's a mount that I've been farming on World of Warcraft on and off for over a decade. Over a decade. And I haven't got it yet. I'm sure everybody knows Invincible's Reigns. It took me 12 years to get the Love Rocket, the Valentine's drop Love Rocket. It took 12 fucking years because it only happens once a year. So Invincible's Reigns are the ones I'm still after from the Lich King. I've got most of my like rare drops mounts that I wanted on there. But yeah, I just yeah. It's haunted me. Why? Do you have it, Violet? Don't you tell me you have it. Queue proximity requirement. Currently, players need to remain physically close to each other in game to stay in the queue. It would be much more player friendly if we could stay queued while exploring. This is correct. I wonder why that's a thing. Like a proximity queue. That's weird. Gameplay freezes while queued. We've encountered intermittent gameplay freezes while waiting in the queue. If possible, resolving this would help players stay active and engage while they wait. Oh, that would suck. Outpost design feedback. Let's see here. Expand outpost types. The ability to respawn at captured outposts is great. Could you introduce more variety in outpost effects? Some ideas. Boost to team movement speed. Buffs to melee, pet, or spell damage. Temporary resistance to specific. This is fucking detail. This man is. Look at this. Look at all this. This man is putting some details out here. I like this. Constructive, good criticism and feedback. Let's see what the community thinks. I think that most of what we have written since the beta about Outposts is still true. 2 Outposts is probably better scaled to 1v1 on smaller map. If it happens that New Legacy has population growth, this battleground can be scaled to 2 or 3 people. Okay, Garrett, give a good response. Oh, look, it's Atomic Betty! I was thinking about Outpost the other day, actually. I was thinking it would be neat if they expanded on the system to support, like, tournaments. That would be a neat thing to advertise. Maybe top 2 teams move on and the last place gets eliminated each round. Okay, look at you, Atomic Betty, not being an atomic butthole. Proud of you. Proud of you. Look at that. He's got some good feedback. Okay, I like this. I like it when the community does this shit. When they talk, they chat, they get shit figured out. This is what a community should do. Let's see what Victim has to say about the Congiarium. I can't even. Why don't I know how to say anything? Could someone remind me how long the wait between levels on the Congiarium, please? The Congiarium is sealed while the mages conclude their latest research advancement. Will be paused until their work is complete. What do you do with that? 1 month. What is that? What are we supposed to, I've always thought that was just a pretty thing in the middle of the place I go. That's interesting. Okay, it's not a pretty thing, it's a thing. That's the bod system for craft. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't craft. I don't craft. It unlocks new magic items for server drop. Wait. Really? So the mages are doing their research, which unlocks the magical items? Okay. That's kind of hype. Kind of hype. I like that. One thing, honestly, that I would like to see on New Legacy is the ability to change your name and your surname, because I did not pick a good surname, and I'm mad about it still to this day. Feature request, Shattering Transfer Crate. Hi, Community Manager. Could you run this up to the rest of the team for consideration, please? Looking ahead to the Shattering, I'm hoping to roll over my Warrior Tamer to the next season of New Legacy. However, I want to send over all transferable pets, legacy items, and decorations I'll have acquired with my Warrior. Oh. I've required with my Warrior Tamer over to my home production shard on Atlantic. Wyvern, get off Atlantic! Stop it! So many people pick stupid last names for their Yeah, I did too. I did. I picked stupid last name on my first account. My other account did great. I'm not the sharpest peanut in the turd, you know. Would it be possible for players to receive something like a transfer crate where they could use a safeguard all items that they want to send over to production at the end of the season? Would have to be like storage vault, as not everyone has a house. I'm torn on pets. I want one of them shiny new beast, but worry high demand will create bot issues. Any chance you could bring this feature request to the right people on the team? Thank you, Fanico. I'll pass this along. Thank you for your feedback from the team. Just make sure the items you want to bring back are in your bank or on on you or in your stables. So, am I reading this wrong? Because I feel like what he's saying is he wants to keep his character. He wants to keep his character on New Legacy, but he wants to send over all the pets, the items, and decorations acquired by the character. Am I reading that right? Looking ahead, I'm hoping to roll over my warrior tamer to the next season of New Legacy. Yeah, so he wants the character to carry over, but he wants to send the goods. Okay, I'm following that. I don't know if that's, and this reply from the team. Just make sure you want it to blah 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 blah. Well, that doesn't give him the possibility to leave his character there, but send his items over. I really feel it should be one item or one pet you've rushed to save as the world. That tells me she didn't read or understand the question. Yeah, I unfortunately have to agree with that. Sket, LMAO. Or one fishing pole. So if we have a tune on New Legacy, does it move to Season 2 with its skills and items, or go poof? From what we know, if you leave your tune on New Legacy, all skills will be reset, more than likely. Items will not carry over. Yeah, so this is what I feel. It was a fresh wipe every season. So, yeah, I don't think... I think I would prefer... That's an interesting thing I just read. I think I'd prefer my character and all his goods to be transferred off, and then you start a new character, and that's your New Legacy. They made it easy for us to level and get the skill points, I think, for that specific reason. So yeah, I don't think we should be able to roll our characters over. Part of me wants to be able to take every little awesome pixel item that I get, but part of me also likes the idea that maybe you could have to pick and choose just a few things. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. I think we're going to have to make new characters on New Legacy, so Nacho Cheese the Second. Junior. You're going to get really creative with... Oh, yeah, because... Wait, you could be any cheese, though, bro. You don't have to be Nacho. You can carry on the legacy of cheese in many different formats. You could be moldy. You could be smelly. You could be Gouda. You could be squeaky. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Gouda cheese, is it possible? The possibilities are endless. Also, something I am curious about. I haven't done this yet, but anybody made a character on the Japanese New Legacy server? What's that like? Oaxaca. What is that word? Don't make up words. I have to Google that word. Oh, is it cheese? It's cheese? Oh! Oaxaca cheese, also known as queselo, and queso de hebra, is white, semi-hard, low-fat cheese that originated in Mexico. It's similar to unaged Monterey Jack, but with the texture similar to mozzarella or string cheese? I'm hungry. I'm hungry now. I had to Google it too. Glad I'm not the only one who's an uneducated swine. But yeah, I was curious about making a character on the Japanese New Legacy server. I don't know if I want to, though. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I never go too deep into like any of these because I'm always scared. Like I don't like PvP, so I don't care. Role playing, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't get too into it. I tried. I half tempted to get back into the city council stuff, but I don't know. Melted Oaxaca cheese makes the best nachos. Damn, dude. A lot of New Legacy people make... Okay. Just to have another character, the Shattering's obviously probably going to be a little later, right? So, I mean, a little longer to play, I guess. I had considered doing something similar, but I did not. Don't want my guy to get logged out or anything. All right, so this is something that I've been kind of wanting to try. I've been wanting to do for a little bit. I want to go to YouTube, right? Get out of here. Foop. So, no, we're not going to watch the 4-hour roadmap. We're not. But I don't know if y'all watch much YouTube or watch certain content creators, but one of my favorite content creators, the Outdoor Boys, called it quits today, which really sucks. Yeah. So, Trainer Tips Nick has a mustache now? What the fuck? Been a minute since I've seen him. They're having fun with the lower loot tiers on Japan New Legacy, more challenging. Really? Yeah, that's crazy that he puts out some amazing content, but yeah. It's such a crazy thing that like people can't create content for you anymore without like having problems. Oh, did you see this? They're trying to get my boy.
Theo Von got physical with a drunk fan who would not leave him alone in a Nashville bar after the stranger got in Theo's face on camera and reportedly was harassing the comedian for hours leading up to getting his throat grabbed.
Every media outlet I've seen post about this is trying to be like, oh, Theo Von grabbed a dude's throat. Theo Von did this. Da, 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 da. Watch this video and tell me you wouldn't fucking grab this piece of shit's throat as well.
Jason, drop the
I stand with Theo. Not gonna lie, I really do. Okay, so anyways, what I wanted to come on here and do is I'm always curious about things, and I always want to know what kind of Ultima Online content is being thrown out there, right? So we're going to do, let's see here, where's my setting? We're going to filter this, and we are going to upload date. We're 5 months into 2025. I don't think we need to go. Yeah, let's start with this year. Let's see what kind of good stuff we've had put out. So first thing you're going to see, tons of shorts by Pwnstar, right? We'll get to the moral behind what I'm doing here in a second or in a few minutes, but like you just need to kind of follow along with me for a minute, okay? So we're just gonna click on these shorts, right? So that's a free shard.
Oh,
Look at this man. God, he's sexy.
we'll take that.
Free shard, gray shard, whatever.
Use cure
gray
potion.
shard,
This right here
gray shard,
You didn't have anything, right?
fucking gray shard. I don't know what that is. That's mowing. Firstly, almost all the shorts I come across are free shard stuff. Okay, drives me nuts. Drives me absolutely nuts. Second, we start scrolling through here, right? La la la. Looking at some things. La 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 la. First thing, we got all these fucking free shards. Free shard, new free shard here. What's this? Ultima Online in 2025 is wild. It's UO Outlands. To me, that's misleading. Your title is misleading. I don't like that. I've been struggling lately with things, and one thing I don't like is the misrepresentation of Ultima Online. I feel like this should clearly say UO Outlands in 2025 is wild, because bro's not playing raw dog Ultima Online. Anyways, that's just my little take on that. So just keep scrolling through again. All this shit. Free shard, right? I don't know what that is. That looks sorry. That looks like a production shard right there. Oh, it's Nebula UO. Fuck, dude, free shard. Okay. What's my point, you say? Patrick, what are you showing us all this for? Because look, here's the first fucking retail one, and it's fucking all the way down the page. Look at where you got to go. Right there. I would probably scroll past this video on most days. The thumbnail does not draw me in. Nothing looks tasty on that. I don't know who, if I'm not like a retail Ultima Online person, I don't know who Fanico is. I don't know who Fanico is. I don't want to play out there. And I don't know what a roadmap roundtable is looking at that. Our representation, and as you see, I'm not on here. DM Wyvern's probably going to pop up here before I pop on here. We need to do better in our area of community creation, content creation. Not only do people like Atomic Betty not need to be douchey. Hey, look, there's Patrick. Not need to be douchey and discourage the content creators, but we as content creators, we need support, because without our viewers showing love and watching and clicking and stuff like that, we don't progress. Our stuff doesn't get put out in front of the right people. It doesn't move where it needs to move. But more importantly, I would love to see just more retail content creators in general. I think Peachy could be putting out some UO content, but she plays, I don't know if she doesn't, because she's always got like music playing in the background, and I know you can't snoob that dooble over to the DB. So who knows what that is about. But, you know, I don't know if I follow her on YouTube. So, Peachy, let's see here. Shit, what's her full schnoobin'? We'll just do this really quick. Derp. 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 Peachy meow. Sweet. I didn't know she had a YouTube channel, honestly. Oh, I am getting a phone call. Give me 1 second here. Do. Oh, my. Yeah. Sorry about that. Had a phone call. Had to take that. Okay. So, subscribe to Peachy Meow. So, she's been doing some UO content. She's been doing some World of Warcraft content, it looks like. I just want to say, don't rain on her parade. Support her in all her content. There's no reason she should have 17 views compared to 710 views. I get it, but at the same time, support her. Okay, anyways, back to the game, shall we? Whoop. Can you see my dog back there? Oh, Marley. Marley. Come here. Get on camera. No? Oh. Her UO content has been having the same amount of views as her WoW content. No, I've watched her on Twitch. She definitely gets good views on both of them. I'm talking about her YouTube stuff as well. But at the same time, I didn't even know she had a YouTube, so I can't be talking too much shit because I haven't supported her on that end as well. Yeah. Yes, indeedly doodly she doesly. She'll get them. Something that I've learned is that the UO community really likes cute females. And the fact that she's a cute digital female, I think, is very appealing. What is this? People in my area, all over my area. So I don't think she'll have any problems getting views. Her content's great. She's fun to listen to. And she's a cute little VTuber, so that'll work out great. What is this fucking thing? A Cold Drake Burple? Bro, where do you... Amber, where do you get this shit? Trust me, I went through it. This is something that I do not like about some things. I went through it with the UO community, if you will. When I would put out other gaming content, I would get shit on. I would get thumbs down. I would get just like no interactions. No one would watch it, blah, 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 blah. But if that video hit the right people, I would have crazy views from non-subscribers. So... like, my last video I put out was a Throne and Liberty video. It did pretty decent for me. It got me a shit ton of new subscribers. I met a lot of cool new people just through the comment section of that one video and everything. And I just want that to be the case for her. I don't want her or DM Wyvern or anybody else to have to fucking deal with that kind of bullshit, because it sucks. And it could be a little demeaning to be like, look at me, I'm creating content. And people being like, this isn't the pixels I want to see, boy. So, yeah. Cold Drakes come from the team maps, I think. I was watching the VOD of that earlier. That game looks cool. Oh, dude, it's really fun. I plan, like I said, now that I'm getting here and I'm set and everything, I plan on streaming a lot of different MMOs, that being one of them. World of Warcraft, because I'm hyped for the housing stuff. I've played a little Albion Online. I don't know how I feel about that. That's fun, but mostly it's going to be UO content for me, just because that's what I enjoy bringing you guys, honestly. Look at this guy. What are you doing, Georgie? Georgie Porgy! Yeah, George, get out of here. Get out of here, George. Get out of here. Okay. Let's take this guy back and do some cleaning here. Actually, let's do this really quick. We had a decent little restock. I need to clearly come here when it's not going to be as busy, so I can pick up some good stuff without having to fight for it, if you will. But let's go sell some of this crap and head back to town really quick. Two. Alright, so really quick here, we're going to do this. Where am I going to put this? We're going to put it up. Yeah, we'll put it in general. No. Yeah, let's put it in general. Create a channel. Text channel. Channel name. Dev. Questions. Okay. We've got this channel here. It's called Dev Questions. You see this? And we're just going to put this right here at the top of general right now. And this is where I want you guys to post your questions. Just anything you can think of, questions for the devs, whatever, toss them here. We'll just do this. If you have something you would like me to ask on stream, please post it here. There we go. Save that, do that. Blickety blam, chango, chang blang. Let's toss them in there for me. We'll just use that as a little discussion channel, and then once the stream's over, I'll just put the channel. I don't really delete channels anymore. I just put them away. So we'll put that down there. I was really hoping I was going to get to do some new Legacy and the EM event tonight, but unfortunately, like I said, it got moved to a different night, which I don't know yet if I'll be able to stream on a Friday night. We'll have to figure some things out with my schedule. I will have my house update video will be out on the Pacific Northwestern channel, and probably, I would say, what's today? Sunday. Hopefully I can have it out Monday evening. That would be the ideal goal, to have that out, and I'll give a nice little tour of the house, kind of talk about my plans, what I want to do with it, just the changes that are being made, and just yeah. So I hope you guys will check that out as well. I'll definitely share that to my Discord. Like I said, now that I am getting back into the swing of things, I want to bring back my giveaways. I want to start doing gold giveaways. I'm definitely going to put together a giveaway for you guys for one of those mounts. And we'll have to see what else, but I kind of like giving back to the community. You know, I'm able to pay for my gaming time through my subscribers and through the support I get from y'all, and any extra money usually just gets tossed back. So hopefully I can get back in the swing of things where I can start, you know, doing that for y'all again. But in the meantime, just kind of expect some sporadic streaming. There will be the Greg stream on Thursday. I'll get an update on that so that everybody knows what's coming up. Give me some questions if you want anything brought up. You know, this is your opportunity to be a little less professional if you want to be, I guess, you know. But I will need them probably in the next 48 hours, so I can just make sure that I get an updated list set over to Greg so he kind of knows what to expect, so there's no curveballs, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully start being able to put out some more content and just be a little more active on here. There's so much craziness going on in my life outside of what I was able to speak on tonight, and maybe someday I'll be able to tell you that story, but not right now. So again, thank you everybody who hung out tonight and watched me. I know it was kind of like short notice. No one really expected me to be back on schedule tonight. I do appreciate y'all that hung out, and until next time, stay epic. Oh, should we go raid somebody? You know what? I do that every time. I'm dumb. I'm like, hey, let's go, bye-bye. And then it's like, oh, I should probably go raid somebody. Path of Titans. He's playing Path of Titans. Top 5 Elite. Throne and Liberty. We'll go check out Cap Gomez here. He's a pretty interesting player. He is really good at what he does. I watch him every now and then just to kind of pick up on things. So we'll get you sent over there. And like I said, until next time.